Okay, guys, we're here with some blue-red prowess today, playing a new card, Expressive Iteration. Allows us to look at the top three cards, put one into the hand, one into exile, and one at the bottom, and you can play the exiled one for the turn, using this instead of Light Up the Stage. I've heard some people saying it is very, very good, so I'm excited to try it out. Got the regular core, Swiss Spear, Soulscar Mage, Sprite Dragon, Stormwing Entity, Morphos, Dart, Bolt, and even a cheeky Wild Slash. Vapor Snag, Opt, and Mutagenic Growth. Out of the board, Bedlam Reveler to go longer versus some Jund or control archetypes. Kozilek's Return to deal with Warrior Champions, Core Firewalkers, and the such. Wildfire for Tron, Braid for Chalice, Dispel and Pierce for controlling games, and another Vapor Snag deal with those Core Firewalkers / Warrior Champions. Hopefully we can find a match here quickly and, just get into it. This hand looks pretty good to me. Against Lures of the Dream Den, Mutagenic Growth probably going to be good against them depending on what type of Lures deck they are on. Got creatures, pseudo removal. Should be able to do something. Inquisition. So it looks like we're against Shadow of some sort. Hopefully we can, get our creatures through. Could be Jund, could be red black, could even be 4-color Shadow. Who knows? Matchup can be a bit difficult. We have cards like Relic and a Vapor Snag and the such, depending on what type of Shadow deck our opponent's on. Took Vapor Snag, which is interesting. I want to lead on Mountain here a lot because it makes it so they can't Scourge the Skyclaves me next turn. Which is really good. Let's see. So I just passed the turn. I guess I'll just play Sprite Dragon here then. Attack. Wait and see what happens. A lot of Sprite Dragons, which is good or bad depending on how our opponent's hand is. It seems to be like some sort of construction or some cars doing something outside my house right now. Hope it's not going to be too loud for this league. That'd be slightly unfortunate. Back for 2. It's best turn. Don't really want to use the Mutagenic Growth except for like to protect or going for lethal. Friday Evening Yellow Stream, love to see it. Oh yes. I kind of wanted to play Magic earlier today because I was kind of bored. Then I realized, like, oh, I guess I could just stream earlier, can't I? What is this going to be? Just shock, pass. Alright. Death Shadow, sure. They're gonna Scourge me here. Okay, I mean, we have loads of outs to instantly win the game. Dart, Bolt, another Mutagenic, all lethal. Bloodstained Mire, not quite it, unfortunately. Just attack for 2 here. And if they have, like, TVR here, we're, like, probably dead anyways. So I'm fine just stacking for 2 and setting up for like potential big next turn. Just quick 5-0. Yeah, but I plan on playing like 2, maybe 3 modern leagues plus the vintage prelims. So we'll see how it goes. So Spear, okay. I mean, it's TBR is the only card I'm like super concerned about here. So if TBR were dead anyways. But I guess they could have some combo cards that aren't TBR, so I'll just block here. Just feeling this today? Yeah. I mean, we'll see if it fires even. I mean, it's an hour. I'm the only person in there, so we'll see. It just prelim here. Is mutagenic grow? Okay. Oh, they just have TBR? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I said if they have TBR, we're dead. They have TBR. Would have lost to this regardless of what we did. Unfortunate that we whiffed on the draw step. Yeah, if we would have hit the wild slash, it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, would have had lethal. But, I mean, whiffed on too many draw steps there, unfortunately. There seems to be so many matches for that deck. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, TBR is, like, a very, very polarizing card in the deck, because, like, if you're against control, TBR is, like, really, really bad, like, 90% of the time. But in, like, certain matchups, it's, like, your best card by, like, a mile. So it's, you know, give and take. Keep this in and lose some amount of time, so we only have one threat, but... It looks like they're just on like red-black shadow, so we'll see. Attack for 1. They have bolt, we get a mutagenic growth, so it's pretty good for us, I would say. Alright, just take the 1. Just playing it tapped, interesting. Pass again. Probably expressive iteration here, unless I draw Morphos. Yeah, let's start with this. First time I'm gonna cast this card. Let's see how good it is. Okay, look at the top 3 cards. Put one of them into your hand. Just this, and I put that on the bottom. Wait, what? Oh, I read that in the wrong order. Okay, well, that's on me, I guess. Really annoying. Really wanted that land. Okay, that's pretty bad. Read it in the wrong order. That's how it goes. That's magic for you sometimes. Hand bottom exile. Yeah, I thought it was hand exile bottom. Read it wrong, unfortunately. We'll see how punished we get for that, if at all. Like, a land here is, like, pretty big, actually. There's the land. It's going to be pretty hard for us to lose from this spot, I would have to say. Although it is possible. I don't want either of those cards. Pretty hard for the opponent to be able to beat like Vapor Snack plus Bolt here. I mean, they kept what seems to be a fairly poor hand. So, it's interesting why they chose to keep it. Good push. Okay. I think they're still dead here a lot of the time. Start with Vapor Snag. Crack this. Played the wrong land, but I don't think it'll matter. Then we dart them, and that should be lethal. We'll crash Moto. Oh, yikes. I don't think I'm going to try and crash Moto here. We did this just for you bummed. I thought that there was a high likelihood that they were either going to have, like, rules, like, I thought there was a high likelihood that that card was not going to matter. But I guess I was wrong. Yeah, seems like a pretty easy mulligan to me. Easy keep. Yeah, because I want all these cards. Get rid of Dart. Maybe getting rid of Dart is incorrect. Felt like that would have been a very good 7. It's kind of hard to decide what you want to get rid of. That was a nice draw. Was a fairly good draw step, I would say. Fatal push, sure. I was like pretty it's kind of weird. Like, I think you're supposed to block in these situations because there's basically no cards that don't kill your, like, Soul Skirmage. Blue, red, Storming Entity. I think Mutagenic Growth is not going to be the greatest. I do think I want the land, though. I need to play a lot of spells in turn. And that happened in the prelims today. Oh, okay, okay. Undoing Expressive Iteration is probably not going to work out too well for me. It's going to be unfortunate if they, like, take Swift Spirit, kill Storming Entity here. But not much I can do about that. It looks like that's what they're going to be doing. Yeah. Yikes. I mean, this is like the worst case scenario. They have like double good removal spell, discard spell, plus like the beater. But that's life sometimes. Don't really want to use Bolt on this Spear if I don't have to. Yikes. I think they're just gonna like hit me, and I think I just have to take the hit here. Be like fine with it. Because I don't want to kill them and they just Laris it back. I don't know what I'm worried about right now. Is this music? Yes, it is music. Let's put this into my hand. This on the... So what happens if I undo this? Will it actually crash Magic Online? Wait. Okay, don't choose... Okay, let's see if it crashed it. Wait. Don't choose this. So I want to put this... Exile one of them. Okay, exile this. Wait, what? It just threw everything to the bottom. What? Well, I guess now we know how bugged this card is. Gimme. Yeah, that is, that's an interesting bug. I guess I'll file now that I know that. Well, there you go. Yeah. Free league, boys. 2, 3, 9, 9. Type of event: league/queue. I tried to undo expressive and hit bottom. Okay, and that's some free league right there, I guess. Let's see this. Let us submit this bug. Undid. Let's guess caster got 3 cards. Oh lordy. Hilarious. Okay. We have outs to win here. Unlikely, but outs. Like, we can hit double bolt here. We can hit Sprite Dragon plus something. Well, that card does nothing. Card does something. I'll just keep this Vapor Snag in my hand for now. Play this in case I draw like another expressive iteration that could get me. Snag here. National team. Yeah, deck list is not up to date. Let me change that in Stream Decker. We're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. Somehow, some way, not dead yet. Minus something good. Technically still not dead. Okay. I was hoping they were going to tap both those like this and something else for some reason. Now I'm going to take the hit here. I think killing the Swift Spears is a losing proposition. Let's see if we can draw something here. Technically not dead yet, although it's unlikely for us to be alive. I will do this. Let's see how it works out for us. The fact they did that then was like so good for us. It just like was a complete throw by them. Okay. Yeah, we're dead. We're finally dead. That extra Vapor Snag helped. Who knows? Probably not with how these draws were. I did say the way that the game played out was pretty unfortunate for us. Expressive Iteration definitely didn't help. Someone up above. Be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Be a simple kind of man. Man's show. In your soul. Okay, let's see if we can not get beat this time. Let's high roll a bit better this time. My son is to be satisfied. Simple kind of man. Something you love and understand. Simple kind of man. To do this for me, son, if you can. This hand looks pretty nice to me. Oh, a Drunk Fool, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it a lot, man. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All the people who sub, all the people, you know, who do that little extra to support the stream, you know. Starts with the follow, then the sub, then the giving me your whole life savings, you know. It's every tier, you know, goes up, and it's always love to see it. Doing your content on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you. The Drunk Fool. Oh, and the follow. I love to see the sub and then the follow, you know. It really shows. But thank you. I do appreciate it. First time here. Hello, Mr. Gray Fox. Oh, crap. Okay, this matchup is supposed to be very, very good for us. Although, you know, even good matchups you lose sometimes. Are you my son? I want a mutagenic growth here so I can Storming Entity. So at the top of my deck. Actually, setting up the top of my deck doesn't actually even do that much. But Storming Entity is still good to get on the battlefield. Something you love and understand. I mean, we're gonna mill this bolt, so maybe I should put it to the bottom when I think about it. So I should probably just mill it, or probably just bottom it. Okay, just Island is nice for me that it's not double. I want to go get a mountain, even though it's going to make it so we get milled 13, because I want to have mountains out, so for the darts they're going to mill. Kind of man. unless we're just all in on Leonard Skinner. Oh god, they're triple rune crab. That could be a problem. I'm just gonna play this out. Possibly they don't block. My Swisspear. Favorite deck in Modern right now. I think my favorite deck to play is still just like E-Tron or like Izzet Prowess. A lot of people like don't think that like E-Tron is a very fun deck to play or like deck to see. But I think there's a lot to enjoy about playing the deck, and it's like the fact that you have a lot of exciting top decks, which you don't get out of a lot of other decks. Like in a Jollytron, a lot of your top decks are like, okay, like if we hit this thing, like we really gotta go off, or we really gotta do something cool or busted, which is like exciting, you know, or at least I think it's somewhat exciting. Thing is, they're milling a ton of darts, so unless they have double, we should just be like killing them next turn a lot of the time. Let's see. Yeah, should have 2 steam vents and I think 4 mountains in our deck list. I'm just gonna make sure that my deck list is correct. Yeah, 4 mountains. So we're gonna see if we can fetch out something here. So there's 1 mountain down, 2 mountains down. So we should have 1 more mountain in our deck, because this is the 3rd mountain. We should have a 4th mountain. And still have steam vents. I don't think I saw steam vents. Yeah, no steam vents, so should be able to fetch with this and triple dart and win, unless they have fatal push. Which actually, yeah, if they have fatal push, then we would need to draw something else as well. Opponent deep in the tank here. Not sure why. Opt is interesting. Lord knows I'm just playing this weekend. Yeah, it's definitely a deck you need to be comfortable mulliganing a lot with if you're gonna play Eldrazi Tron. Easy top. Lethal on the board. Let's go. Whoa. And birds you cannot change. Think I want to spell here. Vapor Snag is kind of bad. Doesn't actually like keep the crabs off the battlefield for basically any time. Lord knows I can't change. Lord help me. I can't change. This was Steam Vents, so I would keep the sand, or Spire Bluff Canal or something like that. Sand I will keep. Ditch Mountain here. Yeah, Chalice is also really good right now, so like it from that as well. If they just have Fatal Push, hopefully it's just on this and not on this too. And if they just have nothing, that would be great as well. Field of Ruin. Just Cacophony? Okay. Sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna fire off this mutagenic growth right now. It's gonna get a counter here. They don't really have any things to like punish me for using the mutagenic growth now. They also have like Fatal Push / Straddling Log, so getting the damage while I can, right? Although we could have just left up Dispel this turn, but I think that's incorrect to do probably. They're gonna extirpate Dart. That plays. Cannot interact with that. Cannot interact with extirpate. Those split second cards get you sometimes. Let's do blue-red. Oops. I think I'll bottom that. I'll play out Storming Entity. I'll bottom. Play this. We'll attack this. And I think we're going to be in a reasonable spot now. Reasonable, I think it's pretty impossible for us to lose. Although you never know. You never know what's possible in Modern. Damn, this person has been going on an insane run. My Principe. Also, the Brazilians play so fucking much. It's like insane. They just like play it all day, every day, I feel like. Like a lot of the top Modern grinders are usually like Brazilians. Especially for the top trophy leaders. They literally just play all day. I don't know how they do it. I'm just not the kind of person anymore that can play like 10 hours a day. Like anything, basically. The only thing I've done that for is like World of Warcraft on like release days. It's basically it. It's good money in Brazil though. Yeah, it is. It is good money in Brazil. It sounds a bit sketchy because it doesn't have like any one, but you know, Sprite Dragon's still good. That's probably the 5-color Valakut deck. It's fine, I think. I think I'm fine topping another land here. Not great, but it's fine. I have time to watch Twitch, yeah. I mean, for them, I mean, I have to imagine it's like, if not like a part, like at least a part of their job, like big part of their income, because like you can't actually do that unless it's like a big part of your income, right? And unless your day is literally job and then play Magic. If that's like all you do all day, then I guess it can be part of it. But like besides that, I don't really see it. Obviously, drawing another land there punishes me for keeping a land. But I think we wanted a third land. Fourth land is not great, but it was Fiery Islet now, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, I can Wild Slash that next turn. It's interesting. Path to Exile here. That sucks. If they had double path, that would have been like a disaster for us. putting out a lot of damage, and hopefully next turn we can like find some. It makes it so we're like not susceptible to bolt, and we get to put in like a lot of damage. The hope is that they can't go like, yeah. Oh, I was like, if they shocked there, it would have been a disaster for us, but luckily they didn't. Okay, let's do this one correctly this time. One to your hand. This to my hand. One on the bottom. This on the bottom. This on the exile. Wait, we have another land drop. Okay. Makes things interesting for us. By interesting, I mean they're dead, I guess. Got him, boys. I forgot that we got pathed. I thought we didn't have a land drop there. I think Spell Pierce is going to be very good here. Dispel... I don't know about that as much. Vapor Snag I think kind of sucks as well. We don't really have that many good answers actually to just them going turn one Elvish Reclaimer. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this in. Has answer to turn one Reclaimer, has double creature, has this. Lots of good stuff here. So far, expansive iteration, except for the time, you know, that it bugged. This actually looked kind of nice so far. Looked kind of nice. Soul Skirmage, let's go. What is this song? It's called Tunak Tunak Tun by Delaire Mendy. Is that how you pronounce it? Could just Anger the Gods us, which like kind of sucks, but you know, they have to have it. I think it's not very likely for them to just have Anger of the Gods here. Like timely reinforcements. Okay, they don't gain life here, so that's kind of good for us actually. I probably should not have played that actually. Okay, we may just have lethal here, depending on what we hit now. If I dart here twice, then bolt one of these, it's going to be 6, 12. I think doing this, then getting the Soul Skirmage down is going to be fine for us. Run them into my hand, one on the bottom. Well, they need to have an answer to the Sprite Dragon, or else they're gonna be dead. They could just have, like, Supreme Verdict or something. Seems really loose. Yeah, I don't really know exactly how I wanted to play this. I mean, we could have killed everything, but I don't know. You'd have like an answer to the Sprite Dragon right now, or else they're gonna die. It needs to be path, basically. Or to the board of some sort. Like, obviously the disaster is they go like Verdict, kill the board, and then like Tybalt, Offbring to Light or something. Because if they just have like Path for Sprite Dragon or like do something else, and we can just like win here pretty easily. I'm gonna do that. Okay. It's interesting. I think it's pretty hard for us to die next turn, and if we just kill off these things, probably gonna be winning. Yeah, it's like this is why I kind of hate that like 5-color Scapeshift deck, because you basically have like you play like 30, 31 lands. It's like so many lands, and you have like usually like 4 to 8 more like kind of air cards that are like either circumstantial or don't really do very much, but like you kind of have to play it, and like only a third of your deck is like real spells, and you're like pretty like you're not guaranteed to draw your real spells. Like, if there was Field of the Dead, I would like that deck a lot more, but you don't have Field of the Dead, so... Sand looks reasonable enough, although Double Fire like kind of sucks. How many people have pre-revealed Luris? 3 or 4 so far? Real time association. Yeah, sure. Same difference. I don't know. I'm not convinced that that deck is like good in any like capacity. Just feel like there's enough going against it. Like this, because I'm taking a lot less damage from my lands. Could be playing against like the Luris control deck. Lightning Bolt, sure. Don't think I want to use my Wild Slash here, but maybe I'm wrong. It's weird that they're not sacking this Delta. They could be on like Grixis Shadow of some sort. Take back the love that I gave you. I think I want to get Stormwing Entity down here, so I think I'm just gonna Dart and then Stormwing. You want me dead. They are on Grixis. Drown the lock. Okay, that's fine. Bottom that. They could be on like completely control because like Drown the Lock kind of makes me think that, but I don't know. Probably what they're on here. They're on Shadow, obviously. I want the Vapor Snag, but we don't know. Oh, they're on Shadow. Could just have Lethal this turn, depending on what they have. That is interesting. It's in my room. Take back the love that I gave you. Are they gonna stub this? If you stubbed it, I'd probably let it go and just like bolt them. Like mutagenic growth and bolt them. Let you forget me. Trying to unlock counter. Wow. Seems so bad compared to just like dealing with this. Now they're just dead. Like killing this seems so much better to me. Don't you forget me, get me. Okay. So I want to spell here. And Vapor Snag. Okay. Well, let's see if we can do them. I don't have to dismember. Yeah, I mean, if they dismembered, then I think we win too. As we already had a 4/4, right? And then we can flashback dart, like... Well, I guess we have a 3/3. If they dismember, then we mutagenic growth. And then we bolt dart and still win, I believe. Yeah, I'll keep this in. Bubble, okay. Push, sure. Makes sense. Let's see what they've got now. Ooh, no second land. Yikes. How much is they mulligan? Mulligan 6. Yeah, it kind of sucks if we get stubbed here, but I think we're supposed to do this. Just gonna like top a bunch of creatures. Like obviously they're like low on mana. We can just overload the resources. Seems pretty good to us. It seems pretty good for us. Took the Vapor Snag. Let's throw a bunch of garbage on the battlefield. And if they just play like a shadow here, it's just a 1/1, and we can dart it. They don't have Street Wraith in their deck, so we don't have to worry about that. I think there can be a Jeskai version. I mean, you could have a Jeskai version, but the thing is, like, the only thing you're getting out of Jeskai is really the O1. And I think making your mana worse, and you kind of have to cut some of the like Pain lands, Cycle lands, I think. Because of like how your mana base is. Because you're playing 3 colors and you need to have more fetch lands, I think. And then your like mana becomes a lot more painful too, and it's like it's kind of a lot of problems are added. Too much changed. So none of those girls still got time to respect the beat. I still got love for the streets. It's the DR. Still got love for the streets. It's the DR. We're kind of just like, besides this one match where I think we drew kind of poorly, we're kind of smoking everyone here. So I'm kind of excited. I think I'm just gonna go to the next song. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to my Spotify. Or not my Spotify, well, I guess just Spotify, and listen to the playlist my friend made me a long time ago. Bang. Oh, this is a classic to start on. Let's see if we can get our 4-1 after our unfortunate first round loss. Move out. Rolling. Rexia. How's it going? Biscuit. Oh, yeah. Everyone loves Limp Bizkit. Alright, guys. The sound seems pretty reasonable. It's timeless. Oh, yeah. So now hands down. Back up. What you gonna do now? How's working new card? New card's actually pretty nice so far. Mountain. We're against goblins. Matchup is very good for us. Hopefully they don't have munitions expert on too. That'd be unfortunate. Deal with our Sprite Dragon. Hands up, now hands down. Back up. What you gonna do now? They do have it. Yeah, I think we're supposed to make the play. They're not gonna have this a lot of the time. A new card. This different bug now, unfortunately. I don't think I want a Metamorphosis turn. put into my hand. This on the bottom, this to exile. Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. What you gonna do now? Rolling, 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 rolling. Move in, now move out. Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. What you gonna do now? Another expert. It's like a disaster. I mean, they just have 3 experts here. They haven't like filed for another expert. It's kind of whatever. Put this to my hand, put this on the bottom, this to exile. Down, down. Know you like to think, yo, don't stay, but a little bit closer. Noses really smell like boo, boo, boo. I think I want to skip this song. Do cash in the lava dart to make land tapped. No, I don't think I wanted to do that because like it doesn't actually accomplish anything because I just want to play the Soul Skirmish anyways. I mean, like some amount of the time they're just gonna have like the way to get me where they just have like combo rolled up, but you know, if they get me with combo rolled up, that's life. I'm not going to play around it right now. I think that's incorrect too, with how my hand is. I think there's too much value in being able to just like go next turn. Well, if they had it, I think they would have done it by now. Could have like Matron here, which would suck. Five plus 4 is 9. Would be 1 short lethal here. Add Matron block. Do have Matron. It's possible that they block with 2 here. So I don't want to like make any play quite yet, because if I have Bolt, then they have to block with 2, right? Them not blocking 2, I think, is kind of greedy, but I guess if I have Bolt, then I'm kind of beating them, like, anyways a lot here. B5, yeah. I think I'm just dead here, unfortunately. Could have taken a different line, maybe. Let's spread it, expressive iteration instead of the Sprite Dragon would hit more foes. Let's land. Maybe I win. I don't know. It's kind of sketch. You're 1 point short there, so maybe I missed out on something I didn't quite see. It's possible. Oh, I need to have braids too, because they usually have chalice on the board, don't they? Yeah, I mean, they had to have double munitions expert there, and that's how it goes sometimes. Giant growth killed? Yeah. I mean, a lot of different things killed them. But my guess is they were thinking, they're most likely dead to those cards, like, anyways. So they need to kind of make the play that they did. That's my guess on why they made it. Like, if I had Dart, I would have just started the Matron. But, like, maybe I think ahead where I don't Dart the Matron. If I Dart the Matron... Yeah, no, I Dart the Matron because it forces double block. Then, still... Okay, now I really like playing the Sprite Dragon here. Okay, have munitions expert again to punish me, please. By please, I mean please do not have that. I'd really appreciate it if they didn't. Tarfire. Wow, I haven't seen Tarfire in a while. I mean, I'm gonna braid this Aether Vial easily. Drew the mutagenic growth now. If they had Chalice one, I assume they would have just slammed it. Only dive. The masquerade. You look so afraid. No, jump. I guess. To never be seen. Yeah. Aether Vial. Off the black-red land, interesting. I guess I'm tapping out, so it doesn't matter. Think I have lethal here? Maybe I'm missing it. We'll see. Pretty sure this is lethal. Yep, that's what I thought. I was like, either I'm 1 point short or it's lethal. One or the other. Okay, game 3 is going to be a bit more difficult with them having Chalice, most likely. Get away. Get away. Get away. The sand seems pretty good to me. The diver. So survivor. Oh, Lord. The vintage prelim had like 7 people with like 15 minutes left. Now up to 18. Jam Fairy against just getting control turn 2 off Sprawl. That's very contextual DOS stuff. I don't think you can say one way or another 100%. Opponent mulligan to 5, so that's nice for me, I guess. My opponent could just have turn 3 kill here. Starfire on mutagenic growth. I think I just want to play out like as many ones as possible. And they could just not have Chalice of Wood in their sideboard, but every red-black goblins player that I've played against almost always has Chalice of Wood in their board, so I usually like to play around it if I can. I want to leave out this Bolt for the Snoop, because that's basically the only way that I see myself losing. What is this? Red, black. Oh, okay. Sure. It sucks, but it's life. A Bolt here. Maybe I should have just done red, because I'm always going to be bolting, but I don't know. Because then I would like to dart here too, if possible, because they're almost surely going to block and just miss out on like some damage. So we're going to have Matron here, probably go get Snoop. Izzet Prowess is one heck of a card. Munitions Expert, okay. I'm actually fine with that because my hand is just all light creatures. I think I'm just gonna play this out. It's unlikely that they just have like a way to deal with the Sprite Dragon cleanly. Looks like Vince's match started, but I think this match will be done soon enough. Yep, the vintage prelim fired. Almost always fires now on Fridays. Snoop. I mean, they just have it. If they just had it there, I would have been a bit upset. I think we're supposed to look for a land here. Look at the top 3 for a land seems pretty likely to hit, I would say. Put one of them to your hand. One on the bottom, one to exile. Put this right now. Both. You know, if they get me here, they get me here. That's life. They like hit Munitions Expert off of this. It'd be unfortunate. Oh, they have Matron. They had Matron in their hand. Oh, okay, never mind, never mind. I thought they were going for the other one. Yeah, this makes sense. Sucks, but is acceptable at least. Very much win from this spot. So you can put Stormwing on the battlefield, and that will most likely be good enough to win for next turn. As long as they don't hit 4th munitions expert. Yeah, I'm just gonna take down one of these to make it so munitions expert is not as good, because I need to play a spell anyways to get the Storming Entity going. Let's see what we got here. Bottom top. Ringleader. I think they're just dead here, but they could be alive. I could be missing. Okay, yeah, they're dead to this now. I would like to dart you, opponent. F6. GG's. GG's, says opponent. Well, cannot complain. Ooh, 4-1 after no one start. Deck seemed pretty reasonable, and we had some good draws. And, you know, seems like a pretty reasonable choice moving forward. If you like this video, make sure to hit it with a like. Subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch and Twitter in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.